Welcome to this third tutorial from the series on development of embedded systems based on STM32 microcontrollers. This tutorial introduces you to the toolchain selection and installation procedure. This is very important as it can break or make your embedded system development project. It has been made for embedded system engineers who want to understand and set up their own end-to-end toolchain for the development of such systems. So let's start this tutorial. The information in this tutorial is presented like this. First, we will understand what is a toolchain or an ecosystem as many would like to call it. A number of application software modules used for hardware and firmware development will be then presented under the open source and proprietary categories. Discussion on resolving various installation dependencies for these softwares will be followed by a detailed installation procedure for both the open source toolchain selected by our team. At the end, we will revisit the important concepts discussed in this tutorial. Toolchain refers to the group of software modules that need to be installed on your computer for carrying out different phases of the development of STM32 microcontroller based embedded systems. Various toolchain modules can be divided into hardware and software development tools. Hardware development tools help the engineer in designing a PCB for the system or for the hardware realization. Software development tools help the engineer with the firmware or application development for the system. The engineer can either go for an open source or the proprietary toolchain. Proprietary toolchain is preferred mainly by the institutes and professionals who are ready to pay a price to win the customer's confidence. All amateurs and most of the freelancers use open source toolchain as this is totally free with hardly any difference in the performance and functionality whatsoever. This open source toolchain shown on the right side has been used extensively by our team and found to be perfect. This toolchain will be used for the rest of our tutorials. The role played by each module of the open source toolchain in the development of embedded systems will be discussed next. Starting with KiCad, it is required for the hardware development phase. It is used for making detailed electrical connection diagrams for the system, for generating bill of materials and for the net list. It is also used for the PCB designing. Free routing software is used for automatic routing of the tracks of the PCB designed in KiCad. It augments the routing capabilities of the KiCad. STM32CubeMX is used for microcontroller selection, clock and peripheral configuration, project creation and for the generation of respective initialization code. STM32Cube IDE provides a complete integrated environment for writing code, error checking and code compilation. Flasher is used for downloading the compiled hex file into the microcontroller for testing, deployment and for the upgradation purpose. Though the software modules are very easy to install, yet there may be few dependencies that users should know and resolve in order to have an error-free installation. Few among these are like this. Most of the software are available for almost all the operating systems and need no extra installation. However, free routing software being pre-compiled binary needs Java runtime environment for running. So the user needs to install JRE from Oracle site prior to free routing's installation. STM32Cube IDE software can only be run on 64-bit versions of the powerful computer machines. Flasher software is meant for Windows operating system only. The next slide will help you in finding, downloading and installing the respective software modules for the setting up of the required toolchain. The installation is very easy and most of the engineers will be able to do it by themselves. The experienced developers may skip this section. Coming to KiCad installation, the user needs to go to the KiCad site using the link given in the slide and download the latest version of the software suitable for his operating system. The downloaded software can simply be installed by clicking the software with its administrative rights. The window shows the snapshot of the installed operating system. Free routing installation can be done like this. The user needs to go to the layout editor software site using the link and download the latest version of this software. After downloading it, just extract it and copy the free routing executable from the binary folder to the place of user's interest. Create a shortcut on the desktop and simply run it. A snapshot of the installed applications are shown here for users' appreciation. Now for the STM32Cube.MX, the user needs to go to STMicroelectronics site and need to create a user account. The link given here can only be used once he has created a valid account with the OEM site. The user can then download the latest version and install it by running the executable with administrative rights. The installation may take longer in case the system is connected with the internet, as it tries to look for the updates and install them. A snapshot is also shown here to get a feel for the user. STM32Cube IDE software can also be obtained from the STMicroelectronics site. The respective software link is provided on the top. The software is quite big and heavy. The user really needs to have a powerful computer to run it. Flash's software is also free like other STMicroelectronics software. It is a very light application and can be installed easily. This software uses the serial port of the PC for the downloading of the compiled code into the microcontroller. The respective software link and a snapshot showing the selected serial port and other configuration parameters is presented here. So now is the time to revise the important concepts that we have discussed so far. Developer must select the most suitable software among various open source and proprietary tools available from both OEM and third-party vendors. Clear understanding of the role of each module and a detailed feature comparison helps the developer in making the right choice. Then the installation can be done after resolving the respective installation dependencies. The open source toolchain discussed here is being used by many developers in the industry. Hope you liked the tutorial.